So within the original story of Kingdom Hearts 3, Sora is given the X-Blade by the end from Master Xehanort. But in the epilogue, Luxu retrieves a no-name Keyblade and stays finally back where it belongs. Now, this is a belief that I've always personally had, and today I'm finally making a video to discuss with you guys, or at least start the discussion within the community, as I have not seen this topic pop up within the Kingdom Hearts community at all in the time that I've spent away from making videos. But the topic here, as you all know from the title, is that I personally am of the belief that this has always been a fake Keyblade, and Master Xehanort, like always, has planned already to snub whatever plans Luxu and the Master of Master has by committing an act that would give Luxu a Keyblade, the no-name Keyblade, as he promised he would. However, it would not be the true no-name Keyblade. I always have had the thoughts that since Luxu actually does confirm, like how it's been stated in the past, that Xehanort was supposed to bequeath the no-name Keyblade back onto Luxu at the moment of his defeat or his victory at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, or the second Keyblade War after the one within Birth by Sleep. With this being the case, of course, Luxu actually gets his plan snubbed by Master Xehanort in a way that is so well hidden, and I think this is why no one has ever discussed this topic before, even though this is clearly the given context that we are given within the two different battles that we see within Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. So in the original game, of course, Sora fights Xehanort at the top of Scala at Kylum. After this battle concludes, Sora is given the X-Blade, which is the no-name transformed into the X-Blade, as we saw the eye that's on the Keyblade morph into the key symbol when Xehanort summons Kingdom Hearts and asks it to open the door and lead him to the world to come. Thus, this means that the no-name Keyblade is clearly morphed into the X-Blade. Even when Master Xehanort is defeated for the first time when he puts on his armor, he then summons the X-Blade in the place of the no-name Keyblade. They are not two different separate Keyblades. In fact, when Xehanort has the many different 13 no-names behind him or circling around him, they all disappear at the moment that Xehanort calls upon the X-Blade. They are all part of the essence of the X-Blade. I wanted to say no name so bad, but they are all parts of the essence of the X-Blade. And thus, with this being the case, one should be able to infer that when Sora is given the X-Blade, that just because he closed Kingdom Hearts, the X-Blade wouldn't just vanish. Also, by giving Sora the Keyblade, this acts as this is an act of bequeathal of said weapon, or the legendary weapon, upon Sora, meaning he is now its chosen wielder as per the will of the master of the X-Blade, Master Xehanort. Thus, where would a no-name Keyblade to fall within the epilogue of Kingdom Hearts 3? Well, this is where Remind comes in. And I think a lot of people miss this because the version of Xehanort that Sora and Kairi battles at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind is a phantom. He's a phantom version of Master Xehanort. Remember, Master Xehanort, in fact, I can even do better than just explaining it away. When Master Xehanort has the moment where he tells Sora, "You thought you could contain me here?" This is the same moment where it's shown that on the other side of the time portal, so within reality, that Master Xehanort's many different phantoms that Sora, Donald, and Goofy fought amongst within Scala at Kylum emerge from Kingdom Hearts to face the Seven Guardians. During that battle, of course, Sora is along with them in his awakened form, traveling with the many different Keyblade wielders and taking up for them and actually fighting in their stead. However, by the time Sora and Kairi will face the Phantom Xehanort that merges together from the many different 13 Xehanorts, by the time that occurs, Xehanort will be at the top of Scala at Kylum with the real Sora within that time frame, and he uses the X-Blade. Thus, when Sora and Kairi have their battle, that battle is happening at the same time too. And let me ask you, What weapon is the Phantom version of Master Xehanort using when they have that battle? The no-name Keyblade. It's in its no-name form. And even the other 13 no-name Keyblades are actually being used as well as a sort of chain reaction to the movements, the motions, and the strikes of Master Xehanort himself. He even sends them into the keyholes to pull forth the many meteors that he uses within the battle. So where does the no name within the epilogue come from, and why do I make the claim that it's a copy, it's a fake of the no name Keyblade to be given to Luxu to fulfill his promise to keep Luxu from suspecting foul play, up until the point that perhaps Sora will come to recognize that he is still the wielder of the X-Blade, which is why we see not just a Master of Masters as we saw in the secret ending in Quadratum within the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. Within the battle with Kairi and Sora versus the Phantom Xehanort, the 7 Guardians return to the battlefield. During this, they all channel the energy of one, or Sora rather channels the energy of everyone, and they send it to shoot through the Phantom version of Master Xehanort. If you pay attention during the scene when this key beam petrifies this version of Xehanort, he crosses his hands in a guard position with the X-Blade still in his hand. With the no-name Keyblade still in his hands. When he opens up, showing that he's being petrified, he opens both of his hands and the no-name Keyblade is sent into the sky. Where does the no-name Keyblade fall from within the epilogue, guys? It falls from the sky. It's a fake. It's the version of the no-name Keyblade that the Phantom has. Whereas Sora within the original timeline, so the original events, is given the no-name in the Keyblade form by Master Xehanort, which is treated as an act of bequeathal of the X-Blade and thus the no-name to Sora. This is why you can see within the secret ending that the Master of Masters' eye is watching Sora as he makes his way into Quadratum. And this also makes sense with what we know. If the Master of Masters stated that he saw a world of unreality to the darkness that he spoke to, how else would this occur if the no-name Keyblade is not traversing the worlds with Sora now? And if that's the case, this explains where the idea of there being no further tellings of the future within the Book of Prophecies, because Luxu only has a copy, a fake of the no-name Keyblade, guys. I think that that's what we're clearly shown. So let me know what you guys think about this. And I made this video because I've had a lot of people over the time that I've been taking this long break again. I've been working on my health and my fitness. I'm sorry, guys. I had to get that shit done, bro. I was tired of being a fucking slouch, bro. It was time to make a change. I'm almost 30, bro. It's time to get out there. But I've seen a lot of comments under my videos, especially in ones where I've made this assertion that the no-name that Luxu retrieves is a fake. I've seen a lot of comments asking me, why do I hold this belief? And also, I've seen a lot of comments where people have tried to call me out on it, like as if I made this up as headcanon, when this is clearly the intended context of what happens and why the two scenes are shown to be separate within Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind when they start. What's the point of showing, if we played through that part already, what's the point of showing us that this battle that we just left behind as we're traveling with the Sora using the power of awakening, what's the point of showing us that these two battles are happening at the same time in the first place? It doesn't make sense unless there's supposed to be an underlying layer of what's being told to us and how it leads into the future, just as Remind is supposed to be in the first place. Like Sora disappearing at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 for no reason. If you just play through Kingdom Hearts 3 itself, him disappearing for no reason is explained within Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. Him going to Quadratum or to Unreality to meet Yozora is stuff that happens that explains the secret ending. So why then are we shown the two different versions of the battle are happening at the same time between Sora and Kairi and the Phantom Xehanort, and Sora, Donald, and Goofy and the real Xehanort within the time portal? Is to show us that these two battles are happening at the same time, and since they are happening at the same time, then that means a no name that falls from specifically the sky within the Keyblade graveyard has to come from the battle that Sora and Kairi has with the Phantom Xehanort, where all of the Guardians pretty much petrifies this version of Xehanort, and he even lets go of his version of the no name Keyblade. Whereas Sora is bequeathed the legendary weapon, which is made from the essence of the no name Keyblade when Xehanort opens Kingdom Hearts. So let me know what you guys think about this. This is being your boy Mazia. Don't forget to do a little A-class gaming, and everything you do, don't forget to keep it A-class. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, if I stated it in this recording, again, this is my own fault because I should have made a video like this way sooner to, you know, curb any frustration. But this is where I get the assertion from, guys. It's clear that this is the given context that we're given about this moment in the epilogue where Luxu retrieves the no-name Keyblade. So thank you guys for tuning into this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll be bringing out more videos. Hopefully, we'll see some stuff for Kingdom Hearts 4 this year. I think at this point, at this stage, honestly, they could have just waited to announce it. Like, I don't know why Square Enix does this with specifically Kingdom Hearts, to where they make the announcement of Kingdom Hearts games, but then we have to wait years for them to release. Like this has been happening since Dream Drop Distance, bro. This has been happening since Dream Drop Distance. But I don't know what it is about Kingdom Hearts to where they announce the games hella early and then just they say absolutely fuck all about the games until like finally they come back around with a full promotion swing. I don't understand why they do Kingdom Hearts games like that. But Final Fantasy games, you know, when they get announced, you know the year that they're going to be released, and then they follow up on that year, and they hold strong to that year unless they absolutely have to change the time of the release date to make the game a little bit better or do a little bit more polish on the game. But with Kingdom Hearts, for some reason, we just wait. Like, we get an announcement, and then we wait in perpetuity. But yeah, that's just my frustrations with Kingdom Hearts. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to do a little A-class gaming, and everything you do, don't forget to keep it A-class. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace the heck out.